Alex's Peanut Butter and Jelly Adventure Chapter 1. Chapter 1. The Sunny Kitchen Begins. The morning sun poured through the kitchen window, painting the walls with warm, golden hues. In the heart of Sunnyvale, a small town known for its charming streets and friendly faces, Alex stood on a sturdy wooden stool, eyes wide with anticipation. The air was filled with the comforting aroma of fresh bread and the sweet promise of adventure. Today was the day Alex would learn the art of sandwich making, a rite of passage in the Thompson household. Mrs. Thompson, with her gentle smile and ever-present apron, stood by the counter, surrounded by an array of colourful jars. Her hands moved gracefully as she arranged them: smooth peanut butter, chunky peanut butter, strawberry jam, and grape jelly. Each jar seemed to glisten in the sunlight, promising a world of flavours yet to be discovered. "Are you ready, Alex?" Mrs. Thompson asked, her voice warm and encouraging. Alex nodded eagerly, a lock of hair falling over their forehead. "Yes, I can't wait to make my very own sandwich." Just then, the kitchen door swung open with a burst of energy, and Mia bounded into the room. Her eyes sparkled with curiosity and mischief as she took in the scene before her. "What's going on here?" she asked, peering at the jars lined up like soldiers ready for battle. "We're starting a culinary adventure," Alex declared proudly, waving a butter knife like a wand. Mia giggled, her laughter a melody that filled the room. She climbed onto the stool beside Alex, her enthusiasm infectious. "I love adventures. What are we making?" "Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches," Mrs. Thompson replied, her eyes twinkling with amusement. "And today, we're learning more than just how to spread ingredients on bread. We're learning about trying new things." Mia's eyes widened with excitement. "I'm ready." Mrs. Thompson began the lesson by demonstrating how to open a jar of peanut butter, a task that seemed simple but held its own challenges for young hands. She explained each step with patience, her voice steady and reassuring. "First, we need to choose our peanut butter. Do you want it smooth or chunky?" Alex pondered this for a moment, considering the possibilities. "Chunky. I like surprises in my sandwiches." With a nod of approval from Mrs. Thompson, Alex carefully unscrewed the lid of the chunky peanut butter jar, their small fingers slipping slightly on the rim. Mia watched intently, offering encouragement with every twist and turn. "Now comes the fun part," Mrs. Thompson continued, handing Alex a butter knife, spreading it evenly. As Alex dipped the knife into the jar, their tongue poked out in concentration, a habit they had picked up when focusing hard on something important. The peanut butter clung to the knife like an old friend, reluctant to let go. "Remember," Mrs. Thompson advised gently, "every great sandwich starts with a little patience." Mia leaned closer, whispering conspiratorially to Alex, "It's like painting. Just pretend you're making art." Alex grinned at the thought and began to spread the peanut butter across the slice of bread with newfound confidence. It wasn't perfect, there were lumps and bumps, but it was uniquely theirs. With the peanut butter layer complete, Mrs. Thompson handed over a jar of strawberry jam to Mia. "Now it's your turn. Let's add some sweetness to our creation." Mia took the jar with a flourish, her movements exaggerated for comedic effect. "Watch and learn," she declared dramatically before diving into her task. As she spread the jam, Mia shared stories of her own kitchen adventures, times when cookies turned into unexpected cakes and soups became stews due to forgotten ingredients. Her tales were punctuated by bursts of laughter from both Alex and Mrs. Thompson. The kitchen felt alive with conversation and camaraderie as they worked together, each step bringing them closer to completing their masterpiece. The air buzzed with excitement and the scent of peanut butter and jelly, a combination that was both nostalgic and new. Finally, with their sandwiches assembled and cut into neat triangles, Alex and Mia surveyed their handiwork with pride. Mrs. Thompson clapped her hands softly in approval. "You both did wonderfully," she said, her voice full of warmth. "Remember, trying new things can be challenging, but also rewarding." Alex nodded, feeling a sense of accomplishment swell within them. The morning had been filled with lessons beyond sandwich making, lessons about patience, creativity, and friendship. As they sat down to enjoy their creations under the sunny kitchen window, Alex realized that this was just the beginning of many adventures to come in Sunnyvale. The chapter ended on a note of gentle satisfaction, leaving behind the promise of more discoveries and delightful challenges in the chapters ahead. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. A sticky situation. The sun had climbed higher in the sky, casting a brilliant light over the quaint town of Sunnyvale. Inside the Thompson kitchen, the atmosphere was electric with anticipation. The aroma of freshly made sandwiches lingered in the air, a testament to the morning's triumphs. Now, with bellies full and spirits high, Alex and Mia were ready to embark on their next culinary quest. "All right, you two," Mrs. Thompson said, clearing away the remnants of their first endeavor. "Are you ready to make another batch?" "Absolutely," Alex exclaimed, bouncing slightly on their stool. "I want to make one with extra peanut butter this time." Mia giggled, nudging Alex playfully. "And I'll add more jelly. We can make the best sandwich ever." With renewed enthusiasm, they set to work. Laughter filled the kitchen as they cheerfully debated the merits of smooth versus chunky peanut butter. The counter was soon cluttered again with jars and slices of bread, a delightful chaos that signified creativity and progress. However, as Alex attempted to spread a generous dollop of peanut butter onto a fresh slice of bread, they encountered an unexpected challenge. The sticky substance clung stubbornly to the knife, refusing to glide smoothly across the surface. "Uh-oh," Alex muttered, brow furrowed in concentration. They tried again, but the peanut butter resisted, gathering into uneven clumps. Mia leaned over, peering at Alex's handiwork. "It looks like it's stuck," she observed with a grin. "Maybe it's shy." Frustration crept into Alex's voice as they struggled to achieve a perfect spread. "Why won't it just go on right?" Mrs. Thompson paused from her own preparations, her eyes soft with understanding. "Sometimes things don't go as planned," she said soothingly. "But remember what we learned earlier. Patience is key." Alex took a deep breath, nodding slowly. "Okay, I'll try again." Just then, a familiar face appeared at the window. Mr. Whiskers, the neighborhood cat known for his mysterious ways and wise demeanor. His green eyes twinkled with a knowing gleam as he watched the scene unfold. "Hello there, Mr. Whiskers," Mrs. Thompson greeted warmly, opening the window slightly to let in a gentle breeze. The cat meowed softly, as if offering his own brand of encouragement. He fixed his gaze on Alex, and in that peculiar way animals sometimes communicate without words, seemed to impart advice. Mia caught on quickly, adopting a playful tone as she interpreted Mr. Whiskers' message. "He says to spread it slowly," she translated with exaggerated seriousness, "like painting a masterpiece." Alex chuckled despite their frustration, nodding at Mr. Whiskers' sage expression. "All right," they said with renewed determination. "Slowly it is." Following Mia's suggestion and Mr. Whiskers' silent guidance, Alex approached the task with a new mindset. They dipped the knife back into the jar and began spreading the peanut butter with deliberate care, treating each stroke as an artful brush against canvas. To their surprise and delight, the peanut butter began to cooperate, smoothing out across the bread in an even layer. It wasn't perfect, there were still small imperfections, but it felt like progress. "See? You're doing it!" Mia cheered, clapping her hands. Alex grinned widely, feeling a wave of accomplishment wash over them. The task that had seemed impossible moments before now felt like a game, a challenge to be embraced rather than feared. Mrs. Thompson looked on with pride, her heart swelling at the sight of Alex's perseverance and Mia's unwavering support. It was moments like these that reminded her why she cherished teaching so much, the joy of witnessing growth and learning firsthand. As the afternoon sun cast long shadows across the kitchen floor, Alex and Mia continued their sandwich-making adventure with newfound confidence. They experimented with different techniques and flavors, each creation more imaginative than the last. By the time they finished, the counter was adorned with an array of colorful sandwiches, a testament to their hard work and creativity. "You did wonderfully," Mrs. Thompson praised, as they admired their handiwork together. "Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to learn something new." Alex nodded thoughtfully, feeling a sense of pride swell within them once more. The sticky situation had transformed into an invaluable lesson about patience and persistence, qualities they knew would serve them well beyond the kitchen. With Mr. Whiskers purring contentedly from his perch by the window and Mia beaming beside them, Alex felt ready for whatever adventures lay ahead in Sunnyvale. The chapter ended on a note of determination and camaraderie. setting the stage for further discoveries and delightful challenges in their ongoing journey through life's flavorful moments. Thank you for listening to My Ghostwriter.